right, so we've got these similar shapes. So you notice all of these shapes are kind of like each other, and there's a missing side on each of these. So here's what we are going to do. We're going to start with our true statements, and we're going to make proportions out of this. So here's what I'm going to do first. I noticed that this side here that goes up and down corresponds to this side here that goes up and down. They're the same sides on different shapes. And then these bottom ones, I notice, correspond to each other. So I'm going to put 2 tick marks. And that just kind of helps me see what goes together. So this one goes with this one. This bottom one goes with this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write my true statement. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write this as a 9/6. So in my first figure, the top, and there is the bottom. So I've got 9/6. So now equals, so if I start here and go here, so this is my top number, well, this goes with this one. So since 9 is on top, 12 is going to be on top of my new one. Over here, 6 is this bottom piece, so 6 is going to go with X. So where I see 6, I put an X. Now we have our proportions. I wrote down my true statement, this side over this side. So side over bottom, side over bottom. In this one, I do the same thing, side over bottom. I can now cross multiply. 9 times X is 9X. 6 times 12 is 72. So now I have my multiplication equation. We always undo multiplication with division, and I always divide by the number attached to the letter. So I divide both sides by 9. And here's where the magic happens. 9 divided by 9 is 1, so get rid of that. That gives my 1x. 72 divided by 9 is 8. So I know that this missing side right here has to be an 8. All right, so this idea of I would mark my sides, so this goes with this goes with this, and then we write our proportion. All right, let's try another one. So if I look at this picture over here, all right, I notice that this side up and down goes with this side up and down. Now I notice that this bottom piece goes with this bottom piece. So I'm going to put 2 tick marks to show that this side goes with this side. That way in my mind, I've got an idea of what sides go together. So 15 goes with X, 20 goes with 12. So I'm going to start here. My 15 and 20 go together. So this is my side, this is my bottom, equals. All right, so I did this piece first on top. So now I'm going to do this piece on top because those are the sides that correspond. Notice the 15 goes with the X. Just like here, the 15 goes with the X. The 20 goes with the 12. So my 20 goes with the 12. And then from here, you can do your cross multiplying and then solve for the variable. I want to set one more up for you, and then you're going to kind of be on your own. So if I can scroll down. So down here, these are a little bit different. So if you notice all these, they're all kind of facing the same direction. These are not. So here's what you need to kind of do with your head is you've got to turn one of these around so they're facing the same direction as this one. So notice how they're facing different ways. If I could rotate this one kind of this away, all right, do you notice how, let me clear that. So if I rotate this way, I believe that this X is going to be sitting on this side right here. And then this piece right here is going to be sitting here. So imagine that you cut this out and you turned it, it would be facing the same direction as this. So this side corresponds to this side corresponds to the bottom. So once again, when I set this up, I have 20 over 35. So 20 over 35. So remember the 20 corresponds to the X. So my 20 corresponds to the X. So that's what goes on top. My 35 goes with the 21. My 35 goes with the 21. So I've got my proportion set up. So now you can go through, do your cross multiplying, and go ahead and solve for the missing side. So hopefully that helps you work through this. When you're done with it, if you're not at school today, make sure you take a picture of it and send it to me. This is your in-class work, and then I will also send you your homework assignment. Thank you.